If I asked you what is secretly the most overpowered country in the entirety of Europa Universalis 5, what would your answer be? England, France, Castile, Naples, the Ottomans? Sure, those countries are powerful, but those answers would be wrong. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the most secretly overpowered nation in the entirety of Europa Universalis 5 is the Principality of Kiev, a seemingly minor and irrelevant nation located in the region of Ruthenia that's supposed to fall to the Grand Duchy of Lithuania not long after the game starts. But it never does. It always ends up expanding massively, and it ends up being one of the most powerful countries in the world in almost every game. So why is that? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out. So for the first time ever, let's jump in as the Principality of Kiev in Europa Universalis 5. Alright, here we are as the Principality of Kiev in Europa Universalis 5, ladies and gentlemen, and like I said in the intro, we're here today to find out why this country ends up being so overpowered almost every single game. And at first thought, man, it's pretty unassuming. You know, we are decently large, but we're surrounded by what are supposed to be more powerful countries. We don't really have almost any unique content. Sure, we can form Ruthenia and then Russia, which would be pretty good, but aside from that, it's really nothing special. Like I said, it's supposed to fall to the Grand Duchy of Lithuania pretty soon after the game starts, and at the start, we're not even independent, we're a tributary of the Golden Horde. So, you know, we're gonna have to figure out how the AI makes these guys so powerful, and can I replicate that and do even better? But yeah, at the start, we don't start off with any government reform research. We do have a decent bit of money in the bank, but we're not really making that much money. Like I said, almost no unique content specifically for Kiev, even though we do have quite a lot of, you know, semi-unique East Slavic advancements right here, which are actually pretty nice. So, yeah, let's go ahead and set up, you know, the government reforms, the estate stuff, and start researching, and we'll see where we're at after that. But yeah, something about us right here, man, is that we start off, you know, Ruthenian primary culture, obviously, but the East Slavic cultures, there's just so many of them, and they're so cheap to accept that it's actually strange to me that these guys haven't accepted Polesian or Severian right here, because this part and this part of our country isn't cores. Luckily, we can accept them both for very cheap, and as soon as we let a month take over, all of this will be cored. And you know, one of the reasons I think these guys are so powerful, man, is because our capital, Kiev, is obviously located on the river right here, and you know, this is all flat, there's no mountains, there's quite a few rivers, the terrain is good, and these guys, you know, anyone located over here pretty much ends up having mega control over this region, so really you can extract a lot from your country. Not a lot to research in, you know, this bit right here. It's only like, what is this, like, yeah, 8 of them. Yeah, we're lacking a lot of the things that are normally here for other countries. But yeah, as for the gov reforms, man, I think we're just gonna go autocracy right here, and then I'm also gonna pick up diplomatic traditions, because I think we are gonna end up playing with subjects quite heavily. If you guys don't know, you know, we're a part of the Rurikovich dynasty, which they rule almost every single East Slavic country right here. And even Novgorod at the start too, and there is quite high potential for us getting a lot of these countries into our union, which of course would be nice, you know, just to get them for free, not have to conquer them. A lot of granting a lot of privileges here. We also got the Cossacks. I'll give them sanctioned Ottomans right here for cabinet efficiency, which is nice. And then let's just give these guys elaborate court life, and that is a wrap on the estate setup. Another thing, our guy isn't married right here, and we can insta-secure a royal marriage with both of these super tiny guys, and they're actually both the current ruler ladies of these places. Now, these guys are already a subject of Lithuania, so let's marry this lady right here, and that's insta a marriage union with these guys. Obviously, they might stop existing because Moldavia does form pretty often, or Wallachia conquers this, so we'll see if we end up doing anything with this, but hey, if we can establish a junior partner subject that owns all of Moldavia, that wouldn't be bad. Okay, so a month has ticked over. Obviously, we've gotten cores on everything we own. The game has already started building a sergeantry and a bridge in Kiev. Galicia wants to ally me right here. I don't think I'll do that. I don't think we need allies for this game. And obviously, one of the things that we might want to do immediately at the start is, you know, break free from the Golden Horde and not take any land, because, get this, we have one of the most powerful CBs in the game. Expansion into the steppes, ladies and gentlemen, minus 50, yes, 50% conquest cost versus anyone located in the steppes right here. It's not even worth it to do this one, man. it's not even worth it to take anything without that CB. So we'll focus on other guys right at the start. We'll break free when we break free. These guys collapse almost every single game. I'm not in a rush. You know, income is actually pretty good, man. Income is actually pretty good. Selling a lot of food, obviously. A lot of it comes from that, but we also got our own market here. Okay, now as for expansion, I don't really have any strict goals as Kiev right here. Once again, this is more of a tester campaign, us seeing why this country is so good. We're gonna expand, you know, in this general area right here, Ruthenia, maybe a little bit into Russia, Pontic Steppe, Carpathia, you know, basically radiating out of our capital right here, going for some of these areas. So, yeah, I think the first country we should fight, man, is actually Bryansk right here, because all of these guys are their, you know, tier 1 or tier 2 subjects. Basically, these guys and these guys are their direct subjects, and these 3 guys are a vassal of these guys. So if I full annex Bryansk, we get all of this land for free. So let's wait until then, because I can't create any relevant CB. Oh, I actually don't need a sergeantry. The bridge is good, but I do want to put down hospitals. We actually have 2 towns. Excellent start to the game, though, with outbreaks of both smallpox and measles. So we're going to lose so many people before the Black Death even hits. I think after the Black Death, even with expansion, we'll have like 300,000 people, which sucks balls. It's going to delay our, you know, upgrade to a kingdom, which we do desperately want, especially for the local governor and culture's capacity, because we got to accept so much, and Crimea in here because it's so huge. Okay, first parliament is here. Checking out Bryansk, they're solo. We're vastly more powerful. As for forts, there's no forts really. A lot of these are just stockades. So yeah, first parliament time, not going to change up any laws. Let's go in for Bryansk immediately. Actually, yes, changing up some laws. Let's immediately flip to... Oh, what is our legal code? That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm actually going to swap to... the first thing I'm going to change up is go to Central Council. Actually, not from here, dude. What the frick? Ask for law changes. There it is. Central Council. Yeah, got to stack that cabinet efficiency early. There's so much we're going to have to integrate. It's actually crazy. Okay, but yeah, let's immediately declare on Bryansk here, folks, and just full annex them. I'll probably end up releasing them or creating a custom subject here, or 2 subjects, since it's actually 2 different cultures. There we go. Insta 99%. Or do I just make Bryansk a vassal, but then they'll have these vassals, and then those guys will have those guys, so I need to annex Bryansk, then these guys, then... I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Can we do it? Or can we not do it? Yeah, I don't think we can actually do it. Yeah, okay, in that case, I'm just gonna, wait, why can't I? Okay, there it is. It's actually, I'm actually standing here right now. That's the thing. I'm actually standing there. So, there we go. That's a full annex on Bryansk. And taking a look at antagonism right here. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. There we go. Now all of these guys are my subjects. It's kind of weird now because Smolensk is also blue, and they also have subjects, so it looks like everyone here is my subject. But then again, if Smolensk is blue, and their subjects are blue, why don't we keep them blue? Hold it right there! Are you enjoying this Kiev campaign where we're learning why this country is so powerful? So am I, so am I. And even though I planned for this to be a one-off video, I'm not opposed to continuing it. So let me know in the comments below if you do want to see me continue this run. Also, leave a like because, well, you're watching the video, obviously you like it. And subscribe because, well, you watch me every day and you still haven't. Okay, let's get back to the game. Okay, we can insta-improve with Severian. It can't make it cheaper, but cool. And there we go, man. I'm just gonna pop Bryansk out as a fiefdom. Perfect. Okay. I think next war, we're gonna do the same to Smolensk. They might be too big to annex, but we'll see. We're gonna be spending a lot on Diplo this game, man. Actually, let's max that out. Frick it. Oh, dude, this is very cool. If we invite a Patriarch delegation from Biz, we can actually, build a university. And having a university this early is very cool. Yeah, and it's only 78 ducats too. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Okay, over here in the Age of Renaissance, obviously we're gonna go admin focus because there's merc and religious stuff over there. And even though a lot of this is already Orthodox, at least, you know, in this region, if we go down here, which of course we will, we are gonna have to convert all of this Tengri and Sunni stuff. And we'll see about Crimean too, man. It's kinda a culture you have to accept since it's so big, and it does have a decent cultural tradition. Oh, actually it doesn't. What? Why not? Is it because there's no country that's Crimean, actually? Huh. In that case, it actually is really easy to convert. We'll see then. This time I remembered to set historic spawn points for institutions. Do it once a month. Okay, so yeah, everyone here is still a tributary. Is the yoke still going on? It should, right? Yep. Okay, so Golden Horde is still pretty stable for now. Yeah, even though we could, like, easily crush them at any point. There's no forts, that's the whole thing. I think we'll try and go for Smolensk just to keep everyone blue. And then we'll go after the Golden Horde, why not? I think some of the Russian guys are doing independence on, the Golden Horde. It's just called that, I thought it has a name or something. I guess it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, bad news for us. Smolensk just expanded significantly. They are quite large. Obviously, if we take them, we get Vyazma, Fomin, whatever, and Mstislav as subjects. But, yeah, it can't be done in one war. Can't be done in one war. Oh, Moldavia formed, but it actually ended up being a subject of Hungary, which actually doesn't happen that often. But yeah, just a little bit unlucky. If we want to push into Moldavia, we are going to have to end up fighting Hungary. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. We'll see. Okay, well, next parliament is here. I did get a CB on Smolensk. We can easily beat them. Let me just pop an insult and we'll go fight them. But honestly, not sure what we'll do with them. Yeah, and after that, and in the meantime, I've started spying on the Golden Horde already. I just want to get independence. You know, we can also do this. We can just start an independence movement and have, you know, ally everyone and have them do our independence war. I'm only gonna get independence in that war because there's, well, like I said at the start, no point in taking land in any other war unless we do expansion into the steppes, because we can just take so much. Okay, diplomat is here, and actually we can probably change up another law in the meantime. Hold up. All right, let's swap to by blood here. And now we're gonna go ahead and declare on Smolensk. Oh, I forgot to set my subjects to do stuff. Let's go ahead and tell them to, siege raid. The best military stance. Okay, sieging the forts. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who I'm fighting. Everyone is just blue, dude. Black Death is here. Unfortunately, with us playing here, we're actually super close and we'll get it really quickly. Yeah, let's hope we don't frick up too much. I could only build a hospital here, by the way. This one doesn't have enough dev. Okay, just looking at it like this, I can't select this just yet because I haven't taken the fort, but Smolensk might be full annexable. It's probably going to be like a max of 160 aggressive expansion if I can take that. Let's just wait for this for a couple of days to load all of the guys that are going to enter a coalition while my PC chokes to death. It doesn't work. I literally can't see who'll enter the coalition because everything just freezes as soon as I hover over this. How has it gotten worse? Okay, there it is. So, if we can full annex Smolensk here, and I'm going to have to do this again if I can select it, we are going to end up getting a coalition. I think, realistically, everyone above Turov right here should coalition us, and that's a pretty big one. But damn, man, such huge chunk of land if we can do it. Yeah. We probably can't do it, can we? If not, I can just transfer Mstislav and Vyazma, but it's like needless aggressive expansion, isn't it? There we go, we've sieged everything. This would have been doable if we had destroy enemy on them, which we don't because they didn't rival us. And this is, it's not possible to do this to Smolensk. Okay, let me figure it out then. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do here is something like this. Take half of Smolensk, and over here, we can actually release the guy that they conquered, which is, yeah, these Karachev guys. We're gonna pop them out as a fiefdom, and then what I'm gonna do on them is just give them these little bits as well, because they're already Smolenskian, so they'll integrate it up. And next war, we'll full annex Smolensk and end up with Mstislav and Vyazma. I know we're kind of super focusing on the north right now, which isn't something I originally wanted to do. I originally wanted to go south or this way, but yeah, we just got good opportunities, and these guys are already blue. But then we'll end up bordering more blue guys, and more blue guys, and more blue guys. And Crimea, when it pops out, it's also blue. Interesting, I might actually... Whoa! What? Okay, but yeah, antagonism really shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I guess with some of these guys, but it's fine, and no one really hates me like that, so we're gonna be pretty chill with everyone over here pretty soon. Yeah, let's improve and research some more. Oh, we need to get to this one quickly. Okay, Black Death is actually here now, so... Damn, I can't believe they turned the incompetence of the Soviet Union into a location in EU5. That's crazy. Alright, so if we get expansion into the steppes now, which we can we just declare on them straight up like that? Breaking truce, but we don't have a truce, do we? No, we don't. It'll end up being breaking a truce because we're still not independent, right? And let's try and get this. I don't know if we have to do an actual independence movement. I guess we'll see. I don't know. These guys keep sending me alliance offers, man. Both of them, in fact. How could we use them? Still no crazy what? Still no crazy unions going on over here. Ah, actually, yes. So if I hit Galicia, I'll end up fighting Poland. Why is that? Polish Union. Yeah, obviously. They're not my primary focus now. That's the thing. Damn. Nobles Regency. Our guy actually died. And he had no kid. I don't think. Yeah, we should probably just take the throne with this guy. Otherwise, we're gonna end up taking stability. Why not? Okay, so we don't actually have the Rurikoviches anymore, which is fine, but what about this? What? Wait, what's wrong with her? What? Ooh. Ooh, she's got the bubonic plague. Well, don't want to marry her. Let's just... Okay, another parliament is here. I actually started an independence movement on the Golden Horde. Everyone's fighting them. I might as well just go ahead and break free. This parliament, we're actually just gonna go ahead and change up a law. So we did Central Council, we did by blood. This one is good. We just need to go for itinerant court and favor the ruler. A lot of people are going favor the wealthy, which is good. Oh, what is this? Okay, but yeah, I still prefer favor the ruler. Let's just swap to itinerant court first. Okay, there we go. I'm doing this from the independence movement. So yes, I did technically waste creating a CB here, and you know, yeah, and even if we do this right now, it'll expire. Yeah, let's just go ahead and become independent, man. Okay, they'll accept. I can take land. This one is minus 25% as well. I just won't. There we go. Kiev and their allies are granted independence. Okay. We're officially independent from the Golden Horde. Pretty chill. Whenever our truce expires in, yeah, like 10 years, we're gonna go ahead and hit them with Conquer the Steppes, and we're just gonna push first primarily into the East Slavic stuff like Severian and Ruthenian, and then we'll see what we go for next. Ryazanian, actually, maybe too. Yeah, it would be nice to nab Kaffa from them. It's a pretty good, you know, center of trade or whatever market. We'll gain coastline like that too. We'll see if we go for Sarai as well. And, well, actually, we got 2 Sarais and Astrakhan. Okay, let's invite a Patriarch delegation again, and these are always really nice. Can we do the university again? And a university in Poltava, yeah, excellent. I'm gonna rival Smolensk now. Muscovy has grown a bit, that's pretty cool to see. I wonder if I can... Yeah, they haven't rivaled me. I wanted to get Destroy Enemy on them. Okay, I'm gonna start annexing Chernihiv right here because it's gonna take so long, and we're even maxed out on Diplo spending, and it's still like mega long. Or actually, no, wait, we're not in a rush. Let's research that stuff first. Get some libraries up. We definitely need to found a lot of towns here. Something I don't usually do in my games because, you know, I'm satisfied with how it is. I think urbanization is a bit too spammy, but as Kiev will definitely need to urbanize quite heavily. Okay, so yeah, wait 8 years, fight Smolensk, and then wait 3 more years, fight the Golden Horde. That's what's on the agenda for now. I don't think I'm gonna do anyone until then. We're just gonna wait for antagonism to calm down a little bit, which... Wait, there's no antagonism. These guys got a little bit, I don't know why. Yeah, some of these guys up north, but... Dude, we could totally go in on, like, Novosel or something like that. Or Tarusa, whoever these guys are. Yeah. Nabriazan, we got Pronsk like that, too. Sure. Alright, so Golden Horde actually just blew up a little bit. It might be the different guys. Yeah, the rival warlord may have won. Which means we actually don't have a truce with these guys anymore. Because it's completely different guys. Parliament is here. Obviously, I'm not going to waste Parliament on conquering them, but let's create a CB on them. Let's spy on them and create expansion into the steppes. Hopefully, they won't blow up again. And as you can see, Galicia expanded into them quite a lot, actually. They probably used that CB or something. It was super cheap for them to expand, but we could use this one to nab, like Novosel, right? Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's just hit them. I won't even get levies up. I'll let my subjects do the thing. Done with Novosel. Let's just, yeah, make them a fiefdom. Easy. The best part is Novosel is actually fighting the Golden Horde right now. Novgorod wants to ally me. What would they help me in? I'll get them. Okay, expansion into the steppes you get really quickly, so I actually got it. Even though they're in 18 different wars, let's assume this is gonna stay sieged. Let's go for stuff over here. Shoot! Maybe we can even... Kaffa, that's right. Kaffa isn't even owned by them, man. It's owned by Gazaria, which is a Genoese subject. Yeah, we'll want to deal with that later. But yeah, we got expansion into the steppes. Let's just go in. We'll do whatever we can do. I guess we're just gonna focus down here. Yeah. Super rapid conquest, man. And I feel like I'm even kind of slow, if I'm being honest. Okay, realistically, these guys have only 500 troops, and even though they're kind of professionals, let's just carpet siege it up right here, man. Yeah, let's just go for everything down here, and then once we get that, we'll focus on other stuff. Alright, we got 72% war score. It's actually kind of hard to get war score because it's so superiority on these guys. I mean, even if we smash these guys, it's just, yeah, 0.74, so it doesn't matter. But, can we do something like this? I know this is like a trillion different provinces here, man, but, yeah, we stop at Yedi-san. I'm actually... Yeah, this isn't any aggressive expansion at all. It'll just take me ages to integrate, dude. That's the thing. It'll just take so long to integrate. What is this? Why can't I... There we go. That's another one. Bakhmut. So, we pretty much take everything we can in Priazovia, Zaporozhye, and Yedi-san right here. A lot of it is occupied by some other guys, too, which is the... Yeah, that's the thing. We can take so much more here. It's obvious. We can literally go up to 100% war score, take like all of this too. The problem will be integrating all of it. So like this, I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different provinces, which I do want to integrate all of them manually. Or maybe I just create like one Crimean subject at least so we can improve with Crimean, because there's actually no Crimean country that exists. So yeah, I think expansion into the steppes is too powerful. I don't think it should be negative 50. You literally can't expand that fast. EU5 isn't built for that, unless you create a million different subjects, which I really don't want to do. So I think more than negative 25%, you know, on the conquest cost would be good, but not 50. Maybe something like, I don't know, 30, so it's still useful, or 35, something like that. But yeah, do we go for more? We can take all of this Severian stuff right here as well, man. Yeah, we can do stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe not that, but... Yeah, frick it. Frick it. This is just so funny to me, man. This is funny. There we go. And that's our peace out. Okay. Let's go with, just go with this one right here. Anti-piracy, obviously, is up next, probably. Yep. Okay, excellent. Yeah, I am going to create a Crimean subject. At least one. I'm going to make him own, like, I don't know, these 3 or something like that. We can actually create the Crimean Emirate. They would be really big, and it would be annoying as hell for us to annex them. Okay, that's actually the only subject I'm gonna create. I gave him 3 provinces. Let's integrate the rest. This is probably gonna take hella long, but hey, frick it, dude. Okay, and then let's swap to favor the ruler, and I actually got quite a lot of support right here. We can do another one if we just, you know, grant a marketplace or something. Is there anything else we want to do? Noble levies is good. What's non-culture from discriminated cultures? But I plan to accept everything, so... Anything else? Education of the masses. Yeah, that's all right. Martial society. That one's okay-ish as well, I guess. Yeah, what does martial society do? Army tradition, belligerent. No, let's actually swap to civil society. We can tax the peasants a little bit more. Why not? Okay, so we do actually have a pretty sizable Crimean population now. Let's see how much does it cost to accept right now. So, even tolerating it is so much. If we improve once with our Crimean subject, which we can, they are the only Crimean country, it'll probably go down to like 1.5 or 1.7 or something like that. Yeah, I am going to tolerate them, though. I am going to tolerate them. We have to. There's just so many of them. And just now, we're barely back to the population we were at our peak. Yeah, and these guys are blowing up again. This is actually good. Our truce will keep resetting like this. Man, if only we could integrate faster, dude. If only we could integrate faster. In the meantime, though, we'll probably want to clean up Theodoro right here. You know, it's just one location. And it's a city, actually. Damn, that'll be our only city. Yeah, we do want to nab that. And then whenever, hit Genoa as well. And just take these two, literally. Because, like, that will take over the Kaffa market, which will be meant. What's the requirements for forming Ruthenia? Oh, we need to own Ruthenia. Right, and it's in such a weird place, too. Yeah, I think, like... Maybe a little bit of this should be Ruthenia. And like this, man, we can keep inviting this patriarch delegation, and we just keep building universities, except now we don't have anywhere to build it. So, yeah, I guess we need to integrate first manpower. There's actually really good stuff over here. Let's go with that one. Was all of this orthodoxy here earlier? Or is it happening, like, now? It's probably not happening now, is it? What kind of CB did I get? What? On Odoyev? What the hell do we have to do with Odoyev? And where the hell are they? Yeah, wait, what the hell happened with that one vassal I got? Who? Yeah, we had a vassal here, didn't we? I guess they got annexed by the Golden Horde? Oh, freak me. Okay, well, Tarusa is solo. Well, almost solo. We can nab them. Oh, good thing these guys popped out as Orthodox. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna start annexing Chernihiv right here. Dude, isn't our population growth kind of nutty? We're getting like more than 1,000 people a month, dude. That's quite a lot, isn't it? These assholes Smolensk keep expanding, dude. What if we just... I do want to pass promote integration process, but frick it. What if we just steal, like, Musty Slavla from them or something like that? Yeah, we don't want to have it be that deep. They are allied to... Come on, click it. They are allied to Volhynia right now, but it's fine. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go in and steal Musty Slavl. At least, like, that will know where our border is. Like, this is way too confusing. Wait, what is this subject of mine doing though? No, that was the subject, wasn't it? That I was talking about earlier. And this is how big I made them when I vassalized them. But they took this from the Golden Horde in their own war. Now I get it. I noticed them because they just had a little rebellion down here. Alright, but just give me Musty Slavl. Yeah. Our realm here is pretty big, man. Oh, alright, let's destroy Theodoro and nab that wonderful, wonderful city right here of only 9,000 people. Okay, that's a city. Yep. Okay, let's wait for next parliament. We should be able to do Gazaria, especially if Austria doesn't help. These guys can't really even come here. Yeah, nab these two and this little bit. Perfect. Honestly, so far, man, even with just this... What the hell is this? It's rebellion. Okay, so far, even with just this short amount of gameplay that we've done, just like 40 years or whatever it is, it's easy to tell why any one of these guys down in, well, I'm gonna call it Ruthenia, you know, in sort of greater Ruthenia ends up being so powerful, man. Lithuania is supposed to wipe all of these guys out. Poland is supposed to wipe these guys out. That never happens because, well, Poland is strong enough, they just don't do it because of the Union stuff. Lithuania isn't strong enough, and then just expansion in this region versus the Golden Horde is so easy. It's so easy to grow right here. It's all flat, it's all rivers, mega control. It's easy to accept so many of these East Slavic guys. The other guys are like super easy to convert as well. Religion is easy to convert too. So yeah, no wonder this, honestly, this whole region is OP, man. This whole region is OP. I wonder how they would make Lithuania stronger to conquer these guys, and how they would make Poland, like, end up integrating these guys or whatever, because a lot of times they do end up in a union. It's just, it's going to be really hard for Lithuania to end up expanding here because it's in a completely different culture and culture group, right? So it'll be expensive for them to accept all of these guys or convert them, especially since their own culture and culture group is so small. So I don't know. I don't know. Really, the only thing is, like, moving Lithuanian to East Slavic, sorry, which obviously it doesn't make sense. It's not East Slavic, but just to make them, like, accept stuff or something like that. But they'd never do that because, obviously, you know, that's not how they do it here. So, I don't know. How could Lithuania be buffed to make them conquer here? I don't know. Enough yapping. All right, I broke the alliance with Novgorod just to be able to get a CB on Gazaria and promote integration process. Let's go ahead and fight these guys. Austria won't come in. I hope that these guys are not actually going to end up coming here, because if they do, they might beat our ass. But yeah, we just need 3 locations, man, and the Kaffa market will be ours. Let's go. So these guys popped out, Temergoy, and Crimea popped out of them. I'm hoping that these guys actually win, because like this, if Crimea actually continues existing, my boys are not the dominant Crimean country, which means they can't improve cultural opinion in order to be able to accept Crimean. Good. Yep. Just provoked the Crimean rebels right here, because we're already at war, levies are already raised, so let's beat them up. And they'll accept. Nice. I'll actually give this to my boys, and we'll do it like this. Perfect. Yeah, we've just acquired the Kaffa market. Would be a pretty good place for a local governor, even though there's no land surrounding it. I guess it is a market. Yeah, the alliance webs of Galicia and Volhynia, you know, already exist. It's gonna be annoying as hell to fight both of these guys. There we go. More cheap-ass universities before we even have universities. This is really good, man. All right, let's fight Smolensk again. And we can make Volhynia end a bunch of alliances here. They got no forts. It's just war, conquest, war, conquest. I love it. I just wish we could integrate faster. The thing is, a lot of these things are, like, getting integrated somewhat. It's not like it's that slow, especially when where our culture is a lot present quite a lot. But still, only 2, man. I really need Renaissance here. And it's probably, like, really far away, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, it's only 1381, though. So it makes sense, and Renaissance is the slowest to spread. Okay, so while I wrapped up Volhynia, and they're prime for conquest later, unless something else happens, let's see what we can do with Smolensk. Oh, cool, we can make them a vassal. Nice. Ugh, that's quite a lot, though. It's actually not that bad. Lithuania, Tver, Klin, Minsk, everything down to Ryazan. Frick it, though, who cares? Okay, now we got all the blue guys. Wait, what about... Oh, that's just mill access, okay. Hey, finally! Crimean changes opinion to positive, which means that's 178. Yeah, so it uses so it'll go up by 1.6. Yeah, we still can't take it. We still can't take it. We need more culture slots, which is in these. All right, so I keep spying on these guys, but they keep blowing up and it keeps breaking. I just remember that Tarusa isn't actually our subject, even though they're almost blue, and we got claims on province from something or someone, so... Okay, well, at least now we know where we're at. The Golden Horde blew up, man. It blew up, like, for real this time, which is actually good. Because, now we can fight any one of these guys. Who the hell is that? Yeah, we got, like, expansion into the steppes on all of these assholes. Okay. Kursk. We need to spy on. These guys, these guys, these guys. Okay, that's enough improving relations. Okay, spy on a bunch of these guys. Meanwhile, we're done with Taruga. Tarusa, sorry. There we go. It's all blue to me. Okay, so it's gonna be quick in and outs on a lot of these guys here because I'm assuming none of them have, Wait, is it not done? Oh, it's almost done. There we go. Now it's done. They don't have forts, man. I'm gonna be losing stab here, but frick it. I have to wait more for diplomats than the war goes on. Another one on these guys. Done. Another one. And this one's good because it drags in Crimea. Wait, I can canonize someone. Hold up. Maybe we can actually become, We can't. It doesn't give you double prestige anymore. That's quite a lot. Will it give me double? Let's see. Yeah, it puts me up to 38. I need 50 to become a kingdom, dude. Alright, this is what I'm taking. Pretty much everything that they have over in Azov right here, which I'm interested in. And along with some other guys right here. Humiliate. Does that give me prestige? We gain +5. Doesn't matter, does it? What else gives us prestige? Nothing. Okay, we're not full annexing these guys anyway. Okay, we got it on Lower Don as well. Let's go in on them too, full annex them. Yeah, so easy, dude. No one has any forts. This is a lot. Not sure that we care about all this, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's not go into Tambov. Based on what? Based on nothing. Those guys are actually my... Wait, they're not my subject, aren't they? Maybe I decide to stop at a certain point. Or maybe not. This is just hilarious. We can... You guys know we can take, like... We can take this down. I know it's actually valid for, I think it's valid for, like, half of Khorasan as well. We can have all of this in, like, 5 years. Like, no problem. Okay, I'm actually gonna cool it right now a little bit because, you know, despite what you may believe, we do actually get antagonism. Well, let's chill. We're doing a bit too much here. Dude, to a cooler place we go, the more religious influence we get. These do cost a lot of money, but shoot, we can canonize, again. Dude, we're at 47. Wait, I think we can become a kingdom. You can't really tell what you get. There we go. 15 prestige. Okay. 58. We can't become a kingdom, can we? I'm gonna stab max a little bit because I want to embrace banking. Okay, so while we've been chilling and while I've been pumping stability to embrace banking, Renaissance is also here. We desperately need that first for the freaking cabinet member. And I've just annexed Chernihiv right here, and we got cores on all of it. Next up is Mstislav and these one location guys up for annexing. But yeah, cabinet seat, crown power, local council, cultures capacity. In fact, all of this down here. Rights of the nobles, unicultural tradition, chancery. We'll do this later. I need like 1,300 ducats to build a road down to Kaffa. And in fact, it's already a city as well. I don't know if I guess it was when we conquered it. I sure as hell didn't build a city, but in order to put down a local governor there, obviously for the market and stuff. So yeah, let's save up 1,300 ducats for a road. Okay, annexing these three fellers right now. Okay, well, I can finally build a road to Kaffa. I can't believe I'm spending this much money, but fine. And there's our local governor. Okay, once again, and now we're actually just lacking prestige in order to become a kingdom. I don't know, pilgrimages, do they do it that much? No, you just gain religious influence. We could try and farm up a bunch of religious influence, canonize like 2 or 3 guys in a row. Yeah, let's save money to go on mega pilgrimages. What's harder in EU5, doing a world conquest or getting 100 prestige? Yeah. Good thing we're actually getting quite a lot of promote integration processes, man. Antagonism has calmed down with pretty much everyone except some minor guys right here, but there's no point in conquering anymore, man. We got 1 million provinces to integrate. Sure, we could do it through subjects, but I don't even got time to annex all of these subjects. Oh my god, we needed this 3rd parliament seat. Just like, yeah, very nice. Cabinet seat, you know what I mean. So the location to Tambov right here, just to clean up the borders a little bit. I'm sort of forming my opinion on what borders we want to have. I think I'll just go for Ruthenia and the Pontic Steppe, and everything up here in Russia, I'll end up handing off to subjects and stuff like that. So when I fight Tambov over here, I actually might just take only these locations from them. They're in Kursk and Lower Don, and then vassalize the rest of them. There's actually 2 Tambovs, Minor Tribe and... Wait, they have the same name, literally. They're both the minor tribe of Tambov. How do they both pop out, though? Alright, let's finally go to war after quite a long time. I'm gonna hit Tambov right here and do what I literally said a minute ago. Just take everything that they have in Kursk and Lower Don and vassalize the rest of them. They're already to Kazan, which I don't actually really care about all that much. Yeah, simple. Alright, so look, we got 25 prestige. 107 religious influence, because I went on a pilgrimage earlier. Let's go to another one. That's another 50. Which means we can canonize 2 dudes in a row. Let's look for the guys with most prestige. No matter how you line them up, it's not. You basically can't sort them by prestige. So let's find one with 17, because there was one. I literally saw him earlier. And then, just do the highest guys, and we'll be able to become a kingdom. All right, people have been canonized. Barely. Okay, money? Come on, dude. I can't. I actually gotta take a loan for this, because next month we might not have enough prestige. Finally! We're a kingdom. Alright, we just got the +1 culture's capacity from kingdom and another local governor. Obviously, the only other place we could build it in is Theodora, which doesn't make sense. One's right here. Ideally, maybe we'd put it down, in Saurai if we conquer it, but we do have to build that up into a city as well. And no one lives anywhere. I can't even do a city, bro. What the hell? Yeah, I did build up a couple of towns, though. So, yeah, not concerning ourselves with the local governor. Pretty soon this will be done, and we'll have 3 over here, which means we can accept up Crimean. Damn, it costs so much, dude. I gotta keep these guys around more because I need to improve with them one more time. Good thing they're still the dominant one. Really, when you think about it, we need a Mishar subject as well, but by the time we do that... Okay, but yeah, 2 of those guys were annexed. I didn't mention this earlier, I don't think. Yeah, just Bryansk left out of the initial batch. And then when I annex Novosil right here, I'll keep everything that they have in Kursk, give to someone whatever they have in Oka. Really good income right now. Really good. Our core is really good. Alright, well, we got the culture's capacity. Let's finally accept Crimea, and it'll cost 1.4 more. There we go. Can we tolerate Mishar? We can't even tolerate it, goddamn. I do need to accept Smolenskian, though. There we go. More cores? What the hell is that? Polotskian? Can we even do Polotskian? Tolerate it. Okay, these guys are annexed as well. Let's, yeah, actually, we're already improving. Let's send them a gift or something to speed it up. All right, looking around at guys to fight here. Circassia is annoying as hell because Georgia is annoying as hell. I think I should go in on Astrakhan, really. Straight up full annex these guys. Right? Yeah, why not? Well, maybe not full annex them because they grew a lot. But great, now I want a lower Yik as well. Well, let's try and get this Sarai and Astrakhan in this war. Oh, cities, nice. All right, let's go. Dude, we got 44,000 levies now. That's pretty dope. It's 99 immediately. Let's focus on Lower Don and Azov first, I guess. Which would be kind of this, right? And how much is that? Yeah, this is crazy, dude. We can straight up honestly take everything here. Probably. Lower Yik, yeah. Yeah, we can actually totally take everything. Who's gonna hate us for this? Okay, let's just get the forts and we'll see. Oh, these are actually big-ass provinces here. There's actually no risk of a coalition here. I mean, it's just like 3 guys. Okay, let's actually take all of this. These wars are hilarious. Okay, so we kind of locked down the border over on this side. I just gotta go in on Nogay and Kazan in order to take the rest of Lower Yik, which we will do, and then we'll clean up a bunch of these minor guys down here. Yeah, why not? We got a million stuff to integrate, so we need to create realistically a Mishar subject to improve with Mishar, an Astrakhani one, maybe a Mongolian one, maybe a Nogay one. At this point, yeah, it's fair that we won't even get to integrate everything, let alone make everything a core. Is this the way to play? No. Is it the most fun way to play? Yes. Best part is we haven't even had merc spam. In fact, I only got mercs once. Hey, Age of Discovery is here. Okay, let's go with this. Am I annexing these guys? I am annexing them. Okay, I just slapped down a road for 1,800 ducats between Kiev and Astrakhan. That's another city we can put down a local governor in. So, yeah, they're gonna be like here, here, and here, which obviously we need something like right here in the middle, but yeah, that's just how we're expanding. Okay, even though the Age of Discovery is here, I'm actually only now gonna pick up banking and get into some, you know, more money-making stuff. And nice, we can improve cultural opinion with Crimean again. Yeah, that makes it even cheaper. Perfect. This might actually enable us to get Mishar in. Yeah, it's fairly big, dude. It's fairly big. Tolerating it is 0.77, so it would be like 1.7 more to get it in, which it will take us over. Yeah, let's just tolerate it. It's fine. You know, in fact, Astrakhani is fairly large as well. Yeah, let's tolerate that one too. Alright, I got expansion into the steppes on the other Tambov right here. Let's just take everything that they have in Lower Yik. That's really the only thing I'm interested in. That's all I want. That's all I want. Simple. Huh, now on these guys over here, Nogay, they're actually not independent, so I can't get expansion into the steppes on them. In fact, I've been spying on their overlord, which is Gurgan down here, but I can't get that CB on them either. And I think with this, we do actually have to make them a tributary, so... yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for next parliament in order to take this little bit right here. Oh, dude. So we have the Namestnik office right here, which is, it's not technically unique to us. I guess it's unique to East Slavs, the plus 5% proximity speed. It's actually good. Wait, did I really never put down a governor in Astrakhan? Okay, I'm gonna accept Ryazanian here. Oh, that takes me a tad bit over, but it's fine. I've just integrated one of those subjects right there. Like we said earlier, we're actually not interested in directly owning stuff in Russia, at least for now. So what I'm gonna do is simply give the entire province of Novosil right here, even though it is our core, over to Karachev, because, yeah, there we go. It's already Smolenskian, so they'll get cores. Alright, got a CB on Nogay here. These are the guys we're gonna fight, but it should be a quick in and out. It is a quick in and out. There we go. That's everything in Lower Yik. Thank you very much. Okay, I think my border is over here on this side. I've wrapped them up. Population-wise, at this point, man, we've cracked 4 million, which, yeah. We're... what is this? The second biggest country in Europe? Yeah, after France. Okay, at this point, we should finally integrate Kalmius right here. Entree potting it up right now. Hell yeah. Oof. Double rebellion right here. Alright, what I'm doing right now is I'm scheming with Serbia and Bulgaria because I have allied them and I'm accruing favors. I'm gonna attempt to make them break the alliance with Galicia so we can fight them and finally get this pesky little bit over here out of the way and get properly connected up to our Black Sea territories. Obviously, everything that they have, well, most of everything what they have is in Ruthenia, which we do need to form Ruthenia. Huh, I actually couldn't get 20 favors with either of them. Yeah, maybe we just gotta wait a little bit. The thing is, not that we can't do it, it'd just be needlessly annoying. Favors are climbing up organically. Who's more powerful if we can only do one? Bulgaria's more powerful. Okay, so we should try and do it with them first. Okay, let's wait. We still got so much unintegrated land. It's hilarious, dude. Like, half of our country is not even just integrated. We're literally losing money because we own this. And look at the tax base, too. It's just wonderful. Okay, but we do actually have the population to build up some locations to cities. So let's focus on doing that in, like, these three. Karlik, Sarai, and Kiev. Where is Karlik? It's not spelled like that, is it? Oh, it's just right here. All right, so I have gotten up to 20 favors with Bulgaria. Let's isolate them from Galicia. There we go. Can we do it on Serbia as well? Actually, yes, we can. Cool. Okay, we gotta go with Parliament here because there's nothing else we can do. So yeah. All right, folks, after a very long time, let's expand it this way again and hit Galicia. They have Volhynia as their, some sort of subject, doesn't matter really. What we're going to be focusing on is stuff right here. There's our declaration. I think over here, in fact, I'm going to get some mercenaries up, too. Let's just get some, that are, you know, more powerful. Let's get these Greek guys, why not? And I'll also raise all levies. All right, this is what I'm going to take from Galicia right here. And there we go. That's how we're done, and we have taken everything that they had in the Pontic Steppe and stuff like that. A lot of what we took is Ruthenian. Now we own pretty much all of the Ruthenian stuff. Yeah. Cool, we'll get to integrating this as soon as we're done with these that we're doing right now, and in the meantime, during the war, our Crimean subject was annexed as well, so borders definitely taking nice shape. Obviously, we only took just a little bit of Ruthenia right here, so, you know, we're still pretty far off from forming these guys. We need to pretty much, yeah, push pretty hard into both of these guys to be able to form Ruthenia, and obviously we can do Russia after that as well. We just need to own, Moscow and Novgorod, which are pretty far from where we are. But on that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is a pretty good place to wrap it up for this, Kiev campaign, where we set out to find out why, this country, or not specifically this country, but any country pretty much located in this region, usually Kiev, why they become so powerful and why they get so big and why they're so hard to knock down. And I think, we've, yeah, that's definitely one of the borders of all time. I think we've definitely found out why, man. Honestly, super fun campaign. I love these massive conquest campaigns, which you can really only do if you start off as any of these guys right here, because expansion into the steppes is just so fun and you can do it so quickly. I just wish, we had integrate area right from the start. Because after that, dude, you can go crazy with conquest. But yeah, even though I set out for this to be, just of a exploration and learning campaign, I gotta say I'm not opposed to doing a part 2 on this one, where we form Ruthenia, and maybe even a part 3 where we form Russia. Let me know in the comments below, like I said earlier, if you do want to see something like that. But overall, a super fun campaign, man. And even if we don't end up continuing it, we'll do something else that's pretty fun. But I think this for now is a pretty good place to wrap it up. Yeah, control is nice over here. Obviously over here not. Wait, does the game keep destroying that local governor that we put down right there? It does. Why? Do we have that on? Close and open buildings. I don't got destroy buildings on, though. It gets deleted when a rebellion comes up. That's what happens. So control is looking pretty good in our core, man. Wherever we can core stuff, we're fairly rich, we're fairly powerful. One of the, well, actually the biggest country in Europe when you take a look at it, but territory wise, one of the biggest ones population wise, and such a fun campaign. Yeah, let me know if you want to see me continue it, man. But yeah, as always, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It lets me know that you like this type of content and that you want to see more. Subscribe if you haven't already. What are you thinking? Let's go ahead and reach 9 million subscribers. And that's it for me for now. See you next time.